And here we go. The pick segment of the week. Let me get up the Google Doc there. There we go. I'm going to turn off this light here.
Before we even get going, I'm petitioning the Miami, Tennessee game is an automatic win for everybody, no matter what you pick. It's a mulligan.
I don't. Did any of us make a pick? Because me and Will wrote.
Colton actually wrote Miami, but all of us wrote either who cares or tie.
Yeah.
Alrighty, looking at our picks from last week, Colton wins the week at a staggering 10-6. I come in second at 9-7. Mr. 500 finished in 500 with Dom and Jake 7-9. Jake still holds a 1-game lead over Colton. I don't know if you're feeling the sweat like Dom did last season, where Colton slowly approaches and he's slowly just hovering from behind.
My window kept getting smaller and smaller, though, for the rest of the season. So it's like that.
I don't know. You feel the sweat from Colton or from me catching him? Because I was barreling down last year.
I just didn't want to be last place, and I did.
Well, that was Will who caught you.
Yeah. From the depths. Dragged me under.
Oh, I don't know what I did here.
What did you? Okay.
There we go. That's what I needed to do.
All right.
Alrighty. Enough talking about last week. It's all about this week now. And Thursday Night Football is going to be in the Meadowlands yet again with the Cowboys and the Giants, who are all sweeping the Cowboys. Dak, 12-0, 26 touchdowns, 6 interceptions in his last 12 matchups against the Giants. Yeah, I don't know if I should talk about this any longer. And then we have the New Orleans Saints traveling to Atlanta, who will be wearing their throwback uniforms this week. Originally, there was 2-2 here for the Saints and the Falcons, but I am flipping my pick here to the Falcons because I read the injury report earlier, and I'm not very confident in the Saints. So, Dom, you are lone wolfing the Saints.
Okay, listen, all right.
If you want to switch.
Yeah, I want to know what Alvin Kamara's actual status is.
He did not practice with rib and hip injuries.
I think he plays.
I think he plays too. If he plays, I want to take the Saints, but I'm going to put it on record. If he does not play, when I make this graphic on Sunday morning, if he doesn't play, I'm going to take the Falcons for myself on that graphic. But otherwise, if he's playing, I'm going to go with the Saints. That's my factor.
Let's see. And then Rapshi just reported Chargers were talking about resting Herbert until the bye.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he said he feels less pain, was able to do some 7-on-7 today. His setback didn't set him back much. So that's that.
I don't have many ways.
Is that Easton Stick? No, wait, don't they have a real
Taylor Heineke, baby. Taylor Heineke.
Yeah.
Mr. Heineken. And speaking of Heineken, let's talk about the Bengals and the Panthers here. We are all sweeping the Bengals. We're hoping that maybe the Bengals will win their first game this season. Not looking too hot.
Week 4 is always their week, right? So,
usually week 3, but
usually it's week 3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
but no, they've gone 0-3 the last 3 years. So
0-2.
It's usually 0-2.
Oh shit. Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the stat was for the first 2 games.
Okay.
They haven't started 0-3 since Burrow's rookie year.
I feel like Cam Taylor-Britt now.
Yeah. Great. Panthers are going to win. Let's see. Then we have the Rams and the Bears. 3 of us are picking the Rams.
You have question marks on this. It makes me angry.
I'm just saying. Okay, here I'm gonna fill in the Rams here. I will make.
You were gonna pick the Rams anyway.
Yeah.
The fact that you made us all wait with your question marks pisses me off.
You know what's funny about this? When I was doing the picks, I saw Will's question marks, and I just said to myself, "He picked the Rams." Let's be honest. There's no chance he doesn't pick the Rams. I was like, "This is smoke shit. This is smoke screen."
Let's see. We're going to stay up in the northern part of the U.S. We're going to go ahead into Lambeau Field, which is not going to be the frozen tundra this week. The Vikings and the Packers play. Dom, you are lone wolfing the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow. Okay. I didn't think that's how that was going to go. Okay. I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. I will continue. I just bought into them, so it's fair.
Colton's happy that you're sticking with the buys and it goes to according your picks.
As it should.
I mean, God, I'm not asking a lot. I mean, you should put your money like you should have taken Carolina. You love Andy Dalton. You're holding on to him. You should have bought him.
Oh, you're talking to Will. Okay, I was gonna say because I'm not doing that.
Will should have put him in his picks, but he didn't.
And then we're gonna go to Houston here, where the Jaguars take on the Texans, and we're all taking the Texans. So I'm gonna go skip on to the next game here. Pittsburgh at Indianapolis. Last time these two teams faced, we saw a quarterback change there with Mitch Trubisky getting the bench and Mason Rudolph riding high for the rest of the season for the Steelers here. We're all picking Pittsburgh.
Times change.
Yeah, all have times changed.
It was only 10 months ago, 9 months ago. It wasn't that long.
Time football terms.
Dom and I were in SoFi Stadium when that happened. No, we were on the freeway.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then we got Denver at the Jets. We are all taking the Jets here. I don't know if I got to talk about this game anymore. Then the Eagles and the Buccaneers clash in their rematch of the wild card game from January. We were all taking the Eagles this time around, which we did, 9 months ago. But
I was going to say, I thought about this game. This one made me think Tampa got embarrassed at home. It made me think about it. I'm sticking with Philly, but this game definitely is not an easy straight pick. This wasn't at least for me, it wasn't an easy right in Philly on this one. I was very tempted on Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's a tight game.
See, they got embarrassed, but then so did we in the playoff game.
Valid.
I mean, you guys also got embarrassed the way you blew that game week 2. So, I mean.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a high energy game 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, that's what makes me think Tampa Bay possibly. That's what made me talk myself into Tampa, especially the way they looked. Ugh.
Now to the 4:00 games, we have the Washington Commanders at the Arizona Cardinals here. We are split. Dom has the Commanders and Colton has the Cardinals. Jake and I don't have our picks in here yet. I don't think I picked them once this season. I'm going to pick Arizona.
Oh, man.
Tough game.
Going late on Arizona worked for me once. I'm going to do it again.
Damn. I'll long wolf. I'm okay with that.
You
know what? No, that pretty much always goes bad for me, but I'm going to do it anyway. Whatever. And then last week, I think Jake went with me on the ones we were split, and we lost both of them. So it's probably good to stay away from me, but it's okay.
The Patriots travel to San Francisco to take on the 49ers here. We're all taking the 49ers. Let's see. I could skip on to the next game here. Chiefs at Chargers. Herbert, big question mark. Will they rest him till the bye week? That's the biggest question there. We're all taking
no matter what, at least this week they rest them. When's the bye week?
I have no idea.
It would have to be next week if they're already talking about it.
Yeah, I feel like, right? Or like 2 weeks. Either way.
I'll figure it out.
I feel like there's no way he's playing this week.
All taking the Chiefs here. Next one, the Cleveland Browns travel to Vegas to take on the Raiders here, and we are split. Me and Colton are taking the dog pound, while Dom and Jake take the Raiders.
One does not simply lose the Giants.
I'm sorry, Jake, if I drag you down on this one.
Hey, if you weren't,
the ship goes down.
You weren't influencing this one at all. Business decisions.
Yeah.
Then we got Sunday Night Football here. The Buffalo Bills are at the Baltimore Ravens here. Another split. Me and Colton, Ravens. Dom and Jake,
I'm not doing that twice.
Mafia.
I'm not rolling with Dom twice. Give me Baltimore.
He says this is where Colton jumps him and just takes the lead and runs off with it.
If 1 week it'll work in my favor and I'll gain some ground. 1 week. Maybe it's this week. Hopefully it's this week.
And then someone has to win or tie this game. The Tennessee Titans at the Miami Dolphins, a doubleheader on Monday Night Football here.
Really, who is quarterbacking Miami?
Yeah.
Who does it look like?
It's either Tim
I think
Boyle.
it's Tyler Huntley.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was Huntley. But now I've seen so many things I'm confused.
I'm going to take the Titans because the Titans won last year on Monday Night Football in Miami, so I'm just going to take the Titans. I think they finally get it right. 4th time's the charm. Hopefully.
There's not a single headline.
Well, Skylar Thompson has a chest injury, and he's day-to-day. Tomorrow would be their first practice.
I'm telling you, it's Snoop. It's going to be Snoop Huntley, I'm telling you. Even though, oh, God.
Can we please just get the mulligan?
I'm switching. Switch. Give me the Titans. Switching.
Bro, I don't. Okay, I'll take the Titans because you guys are taking the Titans. I don't need to lose this game.
I'll do the Titans and make it not matter.
I think Will Levis has to win a freaking game here.
He won in Miami last year. I mean, I think lightning strikes twice. I think they do.
That's the only reason why I'm going with this is I think Snoop Huntley can win. I think he's gonna be a lot better than Skylar Thompson. But Will Levis has to win a damn football game this year, right? Or he's gonna get benched. This is awful. By the way, I was very tempted for meme purposes. I'm buying into Will Levis's meme photos.
Meme ability.
Come out every single week of him with a outrageous
to his
position.
knees, vertical throw, and then he's
So for me, I'm switching and I'm going Tennessee because I think Will Levis has to win a football game here.
I'll put in Tennessee to make it not matter.
Yeah, I you know what? D-Hop also got it together last week, and they found him.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Are you all going Titans?
Yeah.
I said to make it not matter. Yeah.
I'm totally talking myself out of it now. I'm one Wolf in Miami. Screw it. This is the game I'm going to pick up.
See, I wanted to pick Miami, but I said I'm taking Titans, so it doesn't matter. So we're not all doing it.
I hate this game.
I hate you. I made this simple, and now it's complicated.
Game.
Well, this game's awful. So you know what? This is gonna be one of those games. I said, screw it. I'm gonna see if I can pick up a game. But if you're gonna rock with me with Miami, it's whatever. We'll just keep Dom back in the pit of misery. It's fine. Works for me.
I'm gonna still stick it with the Titans here.
I don't know. I guess I'll stay with the Titans. Man.
Can we have this so we can do this later?
Yeah, it's good. We're each gonna change this 4 times until Sunday.
I say just give it the mulligan, but we'll do this later when they actually have some concrete
we'll text each other on Sunday morning and figure out what the hell we're gonna do. I don't know.
Following the Pee Wee football game that's at 7:30, 8:15 is when the real game happens with the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. I am lone wolfing the Seahawks here, and I'm A-okay with it.
It's all right. I'm not going to pick against Detroit anyway.
Listen, Detroit has only beaten the Seahawks once in the 21st century. They have a 5-game winning streak, so I'm not even I'm not scared.
Sometime.
Hey, Detroit only beat every team once in the 21st century, and that was all last year. So
well, they also lost to every team in the 21st century in 2007 too. But
yeah,
they lost to at least half the league.
Yeah, jeez.
But yeah, I think this is gonna be a good matchup. I think this could be another high-scoring game. I had to dig into the history to look at this game, and last 4 matchups are just high-scoring every time. So
I think it'll be a tight game. It'll be cool.